looking at him sideways, it'll never be the same motherfucker.
Hi guys, it's Keyshia Kayor, and this is episode 2, and my guest is the Miami phenomenal JT. Welcome, JT! Oh my God, don't you look gorgeous?
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy for you. This is amazing.
Thank you. First of all, I want to welcome you and thank you for coming because I know you are on this tour and you're super busy, and I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you for having me. You know I'm a fan first. So when you ask me, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's my bitch. I gotta fuck with her.
Yes.
And that OK record, that's my song. I
like
don't want to get into it yet, but that is my jam.
I like OK
You
too.
hear me? I love it. And I made you a drink myself. You see, I always have a red cup on Instagram. That's my drink I travel with, and I made it for you, and I want you to take a sip.
Okay.
You gotta try it.
Wait,
Try
I'm
it.
trying to make sure my boobs don't slip out.
No,
Okay.
your boobs is good. You look good.
Okay.
And let me know how it's.
Wait,
how
okay,
am
so
I
is
as a
it made
bartender?
with, okay, wait, is it made with tequila? Or
Taste
is,
it.
Okay.
It's not bad.
I'm
not a drinker.
nervous.
No,
Okay.
don't be. I'll take a sip with you.
Rum?
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's
Okay.
good.
You got me to take another sip because I would have set it down. But I was trying to see what's in it.
It's like a mango rum with a diet cranberry, because you know your girl is on diets and
You look
stuff.
the fuck good.
You look good too, baby. Yeah.
Baby, I gotta catch up. And I need to take that with me because I always be
No,
like,
you
I
can
wanna
have it.
I need
I
that.
give you the recipe and everything.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So let's get right into it. Tell us what you're wearing today. Good.
I'm wearing Christopher Esper Attico in Saint Laurent.
You look good. You look good. You look good. So your fashion sense have changed over the years. What has inspired this?
A little more money.
Oh,
I don't gotta sell it no more.
you're rich now.
No, well, honestly, my style kind of evolved when I started dating my boyfriend.
Oh.
Because at first I used to be dressing like I just got my taxes. But I was fly, though. Like,
Yeah, you was a fly bitch.
yes, I was always fly. I always was very designer happy. Like, I
Yeah.
wanted everybody to know if I have on Gucci, I want you to know I have on Gucci.
I don't blame
you. But now it's kind of like I'll get, pieces and
Yeah.
mix and match them or whatever like that.
So how involved are you with your looks, with your stylist? Do you have any say?
I'm very involved.
blame
Like,
you.
I'm very, very, very involved, like, with my style nowadays. I be feeling like I know better than them. I just don't have the time they have.
Yeah.
So if I had more time, I would style myself.
Right. So I see you're involved in makeup and beauty. Do
Mm-hmm.
you see yourself owning your own makeup line one day?
Yes, I do. Like, well, it's two things I want to start. The one thing that I have been in works for almost 2 years is like a boob tape line, just for brown girls, because like nipple covers
Yeah.
never our color. And when
That's
I went on
true.
tour with Jack Harlow, around that time, it was like nipple pasties that wasn't my color. I'm like, okay, when I get off this tour, I gotta develop my own product,
That makes sense.
and then I need tape.
Yeah.
Cause my boobs, it's just got a mind of their own.
Well, what size some titties is?
Whenever I wake up in the morning, they just be a different size. So I be like, okay,
Whatever they are today, that's what they is.
yeah, whatever they is today. But I want to do boob tape and of course makeup. But first, before I start makeup, I kind of want to be more educated. So I'm in works of a brand deal right now.
Good.
Hopefully I get it. Fingers crossed. It's a big brand, but once I do the brand deal, I want to learn more about it.
Yeah.
And then I want to get into business. Because I think people start businesses without knowing anything. Be like, oh,
you
because
can wing it. Yeah.
No,
I can help you.
I know you can. Because
Because I want you to have a deal for yourself.
Yes.
I don't want you to just be like a collaborator. I want you to be like, this is JT's brand.
Yes, and you have, still do, but when you had those lipsticks.
Oh, yeah. The bright colors.
So what made you stop? Because that's in right now.
I really didn't stop. It was kind of like a niche.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the bright colors, the blue lipstick, the green lipstick. People use them for their music videos
Mm-hmm.
and sets and all those things. And it kind of was a niche. But I still have my makeup line.
Yeah, because this is Ice Mist, your daughter's.
Yeah.
But you don't promote yours.
Iceland makeup.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to
more-
ask my questions.
It's okay.
Because I got a lot of questions.
It's okay. Iceland makeup is more of. I'm wearing it today. This is the matte.
okay,
and I
look
actually
good.
have it for you
Thank
to give
you.
you as a gift. But I want you to have your own brand. I don't want you to always be like, I'm gonna collaborate. I want you to have your own thing. And if you need any help, I will help you with that.
Thank you. That means everything to me because you
course.
is the original it girl.
I am that biatch.
Yes, you are.
How do you navigate the pressure of maintaining your image and your brand?
I don't, girl. I'm off the chain. I don't. One thing about me, sometimes, Keyshia, let me tell you something. It be some days, right?
Yeah.
I be like, you know what? I'm gonna change my ways. I'm not gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
You're gonna behave.
I'm gonna behave because you wanna know something. Like I'm in such a great position right now. Like with everything. Like I just did my first cover shoot for like a print in
cool.
America for a fashion magazine that I wanted so bad. And Bella Hadid had did it. And I remember looking at it and I was like, oh my God, I want to do this magazine. And then one day it randomly came to me. Not randomly, it came to me because I, prayed for it and manifested it.
Good.
And then I be like, I want to stop acting a fool because these people see more for me. You know what I'm trying to say? And then it'll be like the other side of people who just don't want to see it for me, always want to pull it out of me. So I be just battling both sides of being like, okay, I'm gonna stop acting crazy.
I want you gotta focus.
Yes,
you gotta focus.
it's yeah, you have to focus, but I'm still flesh, so I'll be like crazy.
All right. Well, growing up in Miami, what were some of the positive aspects of your childhood?
Cheering.
You was a cheerleader,
Yes,
girl.
I cheered for Liberty City.
Good.
Growing up, so I was always smart. I was always a cheerleader. You know what I couldn't do though? Dance.
What? Can you dance now?
No.
I'm not a good dancer either. I just be trying.
How? You Jamaican.
Yeah, I'm a Jamaican. I just whine. But all that twerking stuff, I
I
can't.
do not know how to dance,
I
but
can't.
cheering, and I feel like being from Miami, the most positive thing is being book and street smart.
That's true.
It's like no way you can't be street smart growing up in Miami. It's always
I hear
there for
like
you.
your interviews and stuff, and you're very intelligent.
Yeah.
You're super intelligent. Like I'm like JT is a little smart little thing here.
Yes, I am. You wouldn't believe that I was so bad in school and I would drop out and go back when I felt like it. But I graduated. I got my diploma, not my degree. I went to college too, but I didn't finish.
What challenges you had in Miami though, growing up?
Just like, parents. Like, I didn't live with my mom when I was younger. So I didn't live with my mom. I lived with my dad and my stepmom. But I fuck with my stepmom now. At first, back then, I didn't fuck with
You were like, I did.
But now that I'm 30,
Yeah.
now that I'm 30, I'd be like, you know what? She was actually cool. Like,
She wanted the best for you. You know
yeah,
what I'm
she
saying?
wanted the best. And also when life, like, imagine being in your 30s and, like, my father had, like, so many baby mamas. He have 16 kids.
Whoa.
So I'm pretty sure she wasn't, like, imagine my man coming home with a bunch of kids. I'll be mad too. So
Right. Now that you're older, you get it.
I get it. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. So it was just that, not living with my mom kind of and being, like, a stepchild.
Wow.
I would say that.
So you got a good relationship now with your mom?
Yeah, I do. I have a real good relationship with my mom.
That's
She
good.
loves it. Like,
That's good.
I take care of her. We like
Aw.
this. I love my mom.
What about your daddy?
Oh, no.
You don't like him.
It's not that I don't like. I would not say that I don't like him. I would hate to say like I don't like you. Like I don't like you. I just don't feel a need to talk to him. I don't know why it is. Like I'm already 30. I'm 31 to be exact, and I don't feel like I feel like I made it all these years without a father.
Right.
It's not that serious, but
get
it's
it.
no bad blood. If you happen to see this, I still love you, but I don't think I need to talk to you like that.
You're a mama's baby.
Not even. I'm independent, but I just feel like my mom need me more than my dad. I feel like he's a man. Like, okay, hi,
He got
bye.
it.
Yeah.
You got sisters and brothers?
16, I just told you.
16, JT. Are you
Yes.
close with them?
No.
Any relationship?
Well, I know. I mean, we grew up together.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that once like my dad went to jail and stuff, and I moved out from with my dad when I was like 13, and I moved with my aunt. And I was on my mom's side of the family for a little bit, but my mom was always in and out of prison. I love my sisters and brothers, but we don't have a relationship.
know that
And the sad part about it, even on my mom's side, I'm not that close because I always just been on my own, so I don't really have a relationship
You
with
had to grow up like really fast.
Yeah, I had to grow up without them, so it's like, okay. But I definitely grew up with my sisters and brothers on my dad's side up until I was like 13, and then I went my way.
So, you have this merch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you have your sweaters with all these mug shots. JT, you've been to jail that many times.
Yeah, for stupid shit at that.
For what?
Miami, growing up in Miami, you know they take you to jail for fucking breathing wrong
That's
down
true.
here. So when I was growing up, my first charge, it was stealing, but I did not steal. Yeah, but that time, no, for real, that time I really wasn't stealing. I'm not gonna be a snitch right now, but I really wasn't stealing. And then I got caught up and I wouldn't tell. And then I already had a juvenile warrant. And then the second time I went to jail, I had another warrant for not going to court for the first time.
Just stupid stuff.
It was always stupid, but I didn't know about going to court. So when they came and picked me up, I was like,
what the hell?
Can I go to court tomorrow? They're like, oh, no.
No, you got to go to court when we
No.
tell you to.
And then after that, it was just stupid shit. I've been in jail for stupid shit. My last time, I think God was like, okay, I'm going to show you, like, prison babes. So you
know
can
what
stop.
it is? You was young.
Yeah, I was young.
And it's like you're not understanding how serious these things are.
No, I won't even say I didn't understand how serious it was. I would honestly say at that time, I really didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It was like I kind of was moving fast, living fast. I was young. I was turned. Like
survival mode.
I was in that part. I was in
Yeah.
survival mode. And it's so normal in Miami. I don't know how it is in other places, but stealing and all of that, just to be flying, all of that was normal here.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, I'm going to jail. But I never think that. And you want to know something? My ex-boyfriend was the first person. He was such a hater. I remember him Googling my real name randomly, girl, and found my first mugshot. And I was always, teed up. Harold was doing my hair
He
back
was
then.
being very nuff.
He wanted to just see me down bad, like, And I remember he was the first one to try to get back at me to post it. Yeah, and it's so crazy that it just followed me to my famous life. Because bitches always was using my mugshot to kind of get back at me.
Yeah,
but
thinking they trying to embarrass you.
Yeah, right.
But do you feel like all that was worth it, like right now?
Yeah, because, baby, I not saying that I'm afraid of jail. I'm so past that. I'm grown. I'm beyond that. I won't do nothing stupid to go to jail. I don't do nothing to go to jail, actually.
I don't blame you.
But looking back, it's always funny to see it. And it's always funny to see that no matter what, you could be whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
That's what I look at it as. I'm like, damn, you could really have those many mugshots and still be successful. So it's funny to me. It's actually, I love to see it. Like, I be like, look at me. Like,
damn, that's what I did.
That's what I did.
So
and look
how
what I'm
was
doing.
prison? Was it hard? Like,
it was
bad
hard.
experience?
My first, I would say my first 6 months, I had it a little hard. I know 6 months sound like a long time, but my first 6 months, it was kind of hard, like, adapting into, like, naturally being me, like, because I didn't have weave, I didn't have nothing. You have makeup in there, though. But it was just, like, getting to know new people, being around women only, like, and actually, to be in prison, I was kind of young.
Yeah, you were.
So it was like, older women, younger women started coming in there, like, when I was late. And my career was, like,
starting.
So all the popular songs was out. And every time I would go in the yard, they'd be like, is that you? And I'd be like,
yes, bitch.
No, I would be looking at them like this. Like, get the fuck away from me. My first 6 months. And then after that, I warmed up.
You accepted it.
I warmed up after that, but my first 6 months, I was tight. Like, I didn't want nobody asking me a motherfucking thing. Like, that's me. Like, now you want to come ask me this when you see me bald-headed in here.
Bald-headed, JT.
You want to ask me, is that me? When you see me with my little fucked up ponytail, that's fucked up. But no, it was all good. I adapted it to it, and I met some cool girls in there that I'm still cool with.
That's good.
They come to my shows. They doing their thing.
Sometimes they
proud
need
of
a
them.
support system,
I'm proud of them. Like, we all proud of each other because I remember us being in there together, and I feel like
hard.
I'm sorry. I feel like when we was in there, we never saw us being out.
Yeah.
The calendar seems so big in prison. I tell you that much. Like, y'all days are going faster than ours.
And y'all's are slow. So when you was locked up, who was your support system?
Girl, I had so much support. I had so much support when I was in jail. I had Keyshia, of course. I had P. And all my fans used to write me so much every day. I had Securus, of course, on my thing. And, girl, we ain't going to talk about that. But we going to say that I had support and...
You made it out. But do you think
out.
prison helped your career or hurt it?
Heard it for sure.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I feel like if I didn't go to prison, it would have been so much more forward than backwards. You know, I feel like a lot of things
You'd have
had
been more involved.
and not even involved in that sense. I feel like me going to prison made a lot of things be like, okay, pause or go, stop, this, that. And it's just a stupid, and knowing me, I'm very hands-on with my career. I'm very, yes, no, don't do that. So
It's kind of like with rappers, though. Prison always, like, for instance, Gucci. Prison made his career excel.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like men
is different.
Men are different, but when I was in there, it was big for me because everybody was like, "Free JT, free
That's
JT,
that's JT.
free JT."
Get
Yeah,
outta
it was big
here.
for me when I was in there. But Gucci was already like, I feel like with Gucci, we know him to be like
He was already
street.
established.
He was established and he was street, so it all made sense and it all matched. You know what I'm trying to say? So when he hopped out, he was still on his shit, still dropping bangers. We didn't have a go soon as I got out.
So new. So you've dropped 3 hit solo records since you've been doing your whole City Cinderella step. And me personally, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You have Okay, you have No Bars, and you have Sideways. I'm talking about, I heard them on the radio. I'm like, that's my bitch, go Jake. I be rooting for you. I don't say much because I'm super like quiet and private, but I'm like, I fucking love this. Like, how does that make you feel?
It made me feel good. When I dropped No Bars, okay, when I did No Bars, I can honestly say I wanted No Bars to come out always. Like, I wanted it to come out. But when I shot a video for it early on, when I shot a video for it early on, I hated the video.
Really?
It was the first video for that song, and it was so terrible. It was so bad. And it wasn't I didn't look bad. It was the way he shot it. He just didn't know his way around Miami, the guy who shot the video. So then it made me not be able to put it out. So Peyton was like, oh, we just wasted money for this first video. Wow. I'm not standing behind that motherfucking song no more. Like, oh, baby. I don't know who you is, but, and so I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, okay, let me try this. I'm like, let me do a camcorder video. Let me take all the footage that I have and let me see what I can do with this. And I'm like, P, if I could put it out, like, this is my ultimatum with you, right?
Yeah.
If I could put this song out under City Girls and put it on the album, can I put this song out?
Right.
Like, because the album was coming up and he like, we already in City Girls cycle, like, da-da-da. So I'm like, let me see what it's gonna do.
Right.
And when I put it out, it was leaked for a year. So I thought it wasn't gonna do good. And they loved it. So it's my foundation. I'm so grateful for No Bars, girl.
So you out here selling out them backyard barbecues.
Yes.
Go JT. I'm like, y'all bitches talking about backyard barbecues, but this bitch is on fire.
Yes, wall to wall. Like, I'd be surprised.
And then you have the rap cam. And like, I'm literally, I don't say much, but I'm watching. I'm like rooting for you. I'm like, go JT, this is it. Like, you grinding like a brand new artist. And it's like the fans. It's just amazing to see.
They need that. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like they need that to make the clubs fun again. And
it's true.
Have people look forward to. Because my thing was, when I first had these songs buzzing, promoters would ask me, and this is my little niche right here. My little, I could give y'all this. When I first started, I only had those 2 songs, which was No Bars and Sideways. And promoters would try to be slick, right? And they would say, can you host?
No, bitch.
Can you host?
I'm an artist.
Right. So I was like, I don't host. And I was like, I don't host. And they was like, because they don't want to pay. That's what it is.
They try to be perform.
They don't want to pay you to perform. So they would say, you can host and do a song. Like the terminology.
Pay me to perform.
Yeah, pay me to perform. So I'm like, this is my moment to kind of show myself. So when I first started, I would not lie. I had to take I was not getting as much as I get now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I get paid now, but when I first started, I was like performing only at a hosting price. Because I wanted to perform my song so fucking bad.
It's like you had to start from scratch.
It's like I had to start from scratch.
Like you went from the City Girls to now JT, the artist. So now you have to like prove yourself.
Yes, it's like I have to prove that I can show y'all that I can bring people out, and I have to prove that I am an artist. And I feel like a lot of artists should do that. I feel like as an artist, like going in somewhere and not promoting your music or not singing your music is stupid, because it's like,
I agree.
You should rap everywhere you go.
You
If they
should.
book you at Burger King, rap your
Rap.
rap your motherfucking
Rap,
song
bitch,
if you're a
rap.
rapper. Rap that fucking song and don't be ashamed, because then you're gonna have more people want to go listen to it. And it helped me. It helped me so much. It's
I
helping me.
think that being that you've been established, you're not a new artist. You're a new solo artist.
Yes.
But because of that, it's like everything you're doing is working, and I feel like new artists should take, you know, account of example of what JT is doing.
Yeah.
So you have this new project coming out, City Cinderella. Tell me about that project. Do you have any collabs and anything like that?
At first, I wasn't gonna do no collabs for some reason. I just didn't hear a collab right away because I just feel like I'm in my mixtape era.
Yeah.
When it's like I just want real, raw, authentic sounding music when it just sound like me, you know. And then I kind of changed my mind.
Really?
I'm in a process of changing my mind. I'm not sure about the features, and I'm not
Let
just
me
lying.
hear, and then I'll tell you what I think.
Okay.
So you have any collabs now or no?
No, not right now.
I think you're doing good. You're like rapping in this slow, I'm that bitch era, okay,
Yeah.
like slow and like confident.
Yes.
So it's kind of like if you don't have any collabs, I don't think you need any if you don't want any.
No, I don't think so either. Not right now. I feel like on my album. I
You're
feel like when I
doing
do an
good.
album, that's when I want to reach out. I feel like in this industry, right? And I know a lot of people are scared to say it and they agree behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But in this industry, you kind of show and prove, you know?
I
And like certain stuff is like hard to do until you show people. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't want a guy or nobody to feel like, oh, if I call him, you have to give me this feature or you have to do.
I don't need you.
No. I want people to feel like I fuck with her. I fuck what she did. I mean, I fuck with what she did. Her
Right.
tape sound amazing. I want to collab with her. That's what I want people reaction to be to my first project. Like, she is serious as an artist.
Yeah.
She take her job serious. I want to work with her.
But for me, it's huge, JT, and you might not know this or feel this because it's you. But for you to put out 3 solo singles and they're hit records, that's big. Are you aware of that?
I'm seeing that it's working, you know, because at first with No Bars, I knew it was cool. And then with Sideways, I knew that was cool because those are my type of music.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm real hip hop. I want to hear
Yes.
the spitting. But then with OK, and I picked all 3 of my singles that came
Really?
out. Yeah, I picked them.
Good.
And right now I'm in a battle with my label to pick the next one. Like, they like, can we pick that? And I'm like,
No.
I'm like, I've been picking these songs.
So you did good. You got to keep going.
And I'm like, I've been picking these songs. Can I please pick the next one? So I'm enjoying it, but I got so much work to do. I don't want to get too comfortable.
I'm a JT fan.
Thank you.
And OK is my record. And when I saw Dior and her friends making all these TikTok videos, I said, JT got another one. And I feel like OK is the summer anthem.
Yes.
Like, you might not feel that because it's your record, but whenever I hear that in the gym, I'm like, yes, that's my bitch,
Yes.
OK. Like, yes. I fucking love it. And me personally, I'm super proud of you. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you,
And
Keyshia. That mean a lot coming from you because you know
Yes.
I'm such a fan. You know I
Yeah.
always express to you like, I'm a Keyshia fan. Like, bitch, I go to back for you. I be like, no, this is the rawest bitch. She keeps up best jewelry, best everything, best cars, like
the diamond.
best purses, best everything. You know I go up for you because you consistent.
Yeah.
You a consistent bad bitch. And that's the thing. A lot of bitches fall off, not even with money-wise, but with their image and keeping up with time. A lot of people can't keep up with time. And I feel like you
Because
always
it's authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like me, I'm Keyshia, I'm married to Gucci, I have the babies, I have my businesses, but everything for me is authentic. It's my everyday life, and I just be myself. Nothing about it is fake. So that's why it lives on. You know what I'm saying?
It do. It lives on. You still killing it.
Thank you.
You still can. I remember when you had the Gucci headband with the diamonds. I'm like,
I
this,
remember that.
I'm like, oh, this bitch is this bitch.
I remember that. That was the Brenda Brothers show.
Yes,
That
I
was a
remember.
Brenda Brothers show.
I was always obsessed since you shaved your head and had
The
the
mohawk,
curly.
the
Yeah, oh my
mohawk.
God, I was always obsessed.
So am I tripping, or did I hear like a slight Gucci beat in the OK record?
You want to know something? This is, I don't care who get mad who watch this. It was so crazy because we went back and forth. The producer, not me, because I'm like, who do I hear? They say it's Jeezy.
Right.
And so Coach, everybody was trying to decide what we heard, and the producer said it was neither.
Right.
It was a neither, so it was like a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I don't know who the fuck. I didn't make the beat.
I think the beat they sampled a little bit of Gucci and a little bit of Jeezy, and they put it together.
It's like a trap element
to give you like a trap.
Yes,
and
it's
trap thing.
I don't know. Like I swear to God, I don't know. I asked, and we went all the way, and then they was like, "That's a Jeezy beat."
But guess what? It's okay.
Thank you, baby.
It's okay. Did you always want to become an artist?
No.
No. What did you want to do?
I always knew how to rap.
Yeah.
Like I tell everybody this all the time. I knew how to rap since I was a little girl. It just was, my dad kind of took the fun out of it when I was younger. So it was like when I got out, like I was like, I don't want to do this because it seemed like a chore.
Wow.
Because that's how he presented it. Like it was a must do.
He wasn't excited for you.
No, he was excited. He was a producer.
Oh.
And he had his own record label. So he would, and I was, girl.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, so I always knew how to rap. I always knew how to make music. But I didn't think that people from Miami could be famous. Outside of Trick or Trina, we never really make it.
Yeah.
So it's really like football players and shit here.
True.
So I just wanted to be realistic with myself. And I guess, God still made it happen for me, but I always knew how to do it.
Did you have any musical influences growing up?
Jackie O.
You do kind of remind me of her.
Yeah.
She was that bitch back in the day.
I love Jackie O, but my influence came from all over, watching TV and everything.
All right. What has been your favorite project or song that you've worked on? Any faves, like your solo stuff or stuff you did with City Girls?
What has been my favorite
project?
I want to say Period was my favorite project because I want to say it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fresh. It was new. It was like a do or die situation. Like, oh my God, we really have to turn this in. It was a fun time. I could say Period.
I remember that because Harold was doing my hair, and he was like, the City Girls got this song called record or album called Period. And I was like, what? He was like, you got to listen to it. And I didn't know what he was talking about, but I listened to it. I said, they ratchet as hell.
yes. And it was a rebirth. It was a rebirth back to ratchet.
Yeah.
Ratchet.
But it worked.
Crazy ass.
It worked.
It did.
Can you describe the creative process behind any of your solo hit records?
Yes, I can. So, with No Bars, it was really, people think I'm lying, but I went in the studio and I just literally went behind the mic and I
just freestyle.
Yeah, it was a emotional let out. Sideways, quick. Sideways was supposed to be some other fucking shit. It was actually a verse.
What?
And then I was like, the beat, I didn't like the beat. So then I heard that beat, it sounded Florida to me. And I was like, let me just make a little cooler song. But it never was supposed to be a single. Sideways was, no. It was just supposed to be some shit I was kicking in the studio.
And it worked.
It worked.
And
then Okay.
I love that song.
It was Okay was a free, I had some, it was called Cruel Summer.
What?
Before it was Okay, it was called Cruel Summer. And it was hard. And Uzi say,
change it to Okay.
No, he didn't even say change. He said, baby, we know you can rap. Go make a fun song. Like, yo, none of your songs are fun.
I do that to Gucci, too.
And he was like, put some melody in it. Like, go make a song with some melody. And I'm like, melody. So I'm like, I got to prove this nigga wrong.
Did you get offensive when he said that?
Yes. It's not that I got offended. He have his way of making music. Yeah. I have my way of making music. So I'm like, so you don't trust my business? So you hate No Bars? So you hate everything? Like, that's what I was thinking.
It's just his opinion.
But it was just
it
did.
It worked.
It's my first trying song. Me being determined to show him that I can make a song, I sat in that studio and I was like thinking of a melody. And that's why I kind of sound muffled, because when I rap, I always like to sound clear. But with Okay,
it don't sound muffled to me. It just sounds like
you're
rapping.
A motherfucker.
I love that shit. It's like slow, like bitch, you gonna listen to what the fuck I got to say.
So I'm like, all right. He said, don't be so serious. So I guess this is me not being so serious. But yeah,
it worked. So I saw the Okay video, and it's very different. It's not the typical rapper's music video. It's like weird.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like, did you have anything to do with that?
Yes,
I know you did.
I shot I shot a girl. Me and Moalola. She my friend. She's from London. She creative directed video and produced. But she'll tell you if she was standing right here, she'll tell you, oh, this bitch is like anal. I shot the second half of OK Video in New York in a day. Rounded up. Those models are my friends. Like, I got supermodel friends. So I'm like, can y'all be in my video? And they like, yeah. So all of us just had us a day. We had us a room with, girl, a little studio with a green screen. You would have thought we was in some big shit. We wasn't.
Blame you.
We was like in some, like a trap on the second part with the green. It was a green screen. And all of us, like, we got some girls to do makeup for us and do hair. And we just was, well, I had my glimpse.
You just winged it. Like,
we winged it together. And it all worked. I called my trans friends and they pulled up and I'm like, I got y'all. We just started doing it. It was fun.
I watched it. I'm like,
it was fun.
I feel like I watched it and I said, I feel like JT has a lot to do
with
and
my label wasn't there. I did not let them come. I did it myself and I turned it in. They was like, when you gonna be finished? When you gonna be finished? I'm like, the first half, y'all did not let me have my creative. I just want y'all to back up.
So when I watched the OK video, I said to myself, JT directed this. This looks like her.
Yeah, I was happy. I was happy with OK Video. I'm happy with all my videos, so I'm not gonna. I love all my videos. But I shot the first half in LA, and I was like in a strip club, and we didn't even need all of that. So we rented out a strip club, and I wasn't feeling it. I was like, and it was too many people on set, so I couldn't really
be yourself.
Not even be myself. It was just like I'd be having anxiety. And they just did the most. My label was really excited for me, and so they overdid it. And they
sometimes the simplicity of things works. Like the overdone stuff, it just be too much.
Yes, it is.
Like you have to speak up and be in control of your own brand.
And that's the best part of it.
So now that you're kind of like gracing into the solo aspect of things, how was it performing for the first time by yourself without Keyshia?
In Houston. You want to know something? I remember Keyshia couldn't make it to Canada. And I had did a show in Canada, and it wasn't bad. And I was nervous. I was so scared. I'm like, oh, my fucking God.
This is different.
I'm like, this is crazy because we didn't have a set list for that. It was literally only for both of us.
Just by yourself.
So I didn't know she was incoming until I was already in customs.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh, bitch, I could have backed up. But I'm like, okay, you know
what?
Let me go get this money. But the first time in Houston, I felt like we wasn't performing together for a little minute, and we wasn't doing shows like that. So when Houston came about, I didn't feel nervous. I kind of felt powerful. Like I felt like excited. Like I'm like, okay,
I can do this.
Like I can do this, and it's like this is my I wrote these lyrics and they sound so good, and I'm ready.
Moment.
This is So Houston was cool, and I was like, look at me with my little attitude. So
that was your first time by yourself?
No, that was my second, but it was my first time like knowing I'm gonna be by myself. Because in Canada I did not know. It was a curveball, but in Houston I knew.
So you're on this amazing run. You're grinding like it's nobody's business. You're doing all these shows. People on the internet want to clown you, talking about backyard barbecues, but these things are sold out. Like, I know you're tired. You got to be tired.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Tired. Am I tired? Sometimes, but when I get home, I miss the road.
Yeah.
And then when I get on the road, I miss my man. It's just like, it's an unbalanced feeling, you know. It's very unbalanced when you home. You be like, I could be working. Yeah. Then when you working, you be like,
you want to get home. I get it. I've been through that when I used to host parties. I'm like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
One day I remember screaming. I set my alarm for like 2 a.m. and I screamed. I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's too much work.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Because you got to always look good. You have to interact.
And you're tired.
Yes.
Like, people don't understand how hard it is to
and
do
then
these
depends
shows.
on where you at or who booked you. Because sometimes people, the thing that I love about myself is I know how to set boundaries. And I know how to speak up for myself. Some people won't even say nothing. But they kind of getting in like, don't touch me. Don't talk. I'm coming here to do a job. And that's just that. But it's cool. It's a blessing. I'm starting over. So I can't start over.
You're starting from scratch for real. Because it's like before you started with the City Girls, but now you're JT, the artist.
Right.
So you got to start over.
Yes, you do. And that's why when I first announced it, people were debating. It started a big debate about she's doing shows at restaurants. And I don't know an artist that didn't. I don't think so.
Yeah, everybody did.
I think everybody did restaurants, not restaurants, but smaller club venues and all that.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's very intimate. I get to
Because they're there for you.
They're there for me. I get to give my fans gifts. They bring me gifts, and we just get to know each other on a different level. And I feel like it works because my streams went up.
Good.
People are waiting on the next thing from me. I think it's gonna do well for my project.
I think so too. I think it made everything for you better and more personable.
Yeah, it was needed. So I didn't have no shame. I don't have no shame when it comes to my career.
It ain't no shame. You grinding.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like people that debate about other people's journey is stupid.
Guess
like
what?
It's like
fuck them.
Fuck them for real.
Fuck them.
But did you check on yourself, bitch?
Nah, because you ain't got what I got going on.
No, they need to check on themselves. Bitches wake up in the morning and get on the internet, don't even check on their damn self.
Don't.
They don't even know which way they about to go. But when I first started, I was like, did I do something wrong?
No.
But
it makes you question it because
like,
of the things they have to say. But nah, don't ever let them deter your what you got going on.
No. I feel so ahead.
You're blessed, JT.
Thank you.
And sometimes you don't know this on the outside looking in, but me looking in, you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
Like, I don't feel like nobody is grinding as much as you. Like I said this earlier, you have 3 hit songs. Do you know how hard that is? Mm-hmm. That is extremely difficult.
But I didn't realize
you don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
But I heard them on the radio.
Yeah.
And I know it's not QC paid for this. It's authentic.
Yeah.
And
it's authentic.
that's big. Like 3 hit records and TikTok videos with these teenagers and the high schoolers in my house making these videos. And she's like, Mom, Dior's like, Mom, did you hear the JT record? And I'm like, of course I did.
Yes.
And then I was like, that's big.
Shout out to Dior. Thank
Dior.
You. Thank you. You got it. I love that because it's like, what I realize is my fan base is young.
The kids.
They're kids. And
the
I'm
high
like,
schoolers.
I'm like, yo, y'all know how old I am, baby. I'm just like a 90s baby. But they love me and I love them too. I be just like laughing because they can't come to none of my shows right now. But
no. They'll be there.
I'm gonna be at the I'm gonna do an official tour, so they'll be able to come.
You going on tour?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there too. You'll be there too.
I can't wait. I'm still working on that.
So you have Rap Cam. I thought that was an amazing marketing experience. Did you come up with
Yes,
that?
I came up with Rap Cam.
What?
I need all my credit for Rap Cam. I did come up with that.
Good. I like Rap Cam because one thing about fans, they want to feel involved. And for them to feel involved and rap along with you and in charge, they're like, bitch, I'm rapping along JT. I might rap better than her. Like, that's what they mind tell them. So they going to keep going.
Yes.
Which city you think had the best energy for Rap Cam?
I don't want to make no city mad. Let me see.
They'll be mad for real, so maybe we should skip that.
No, I'm gonna be honest because it's like they starting to run neck and neck. I think they starting to watch their videos and learning what they should do. So when they get up there, they just be performing. They be falling out. I be looking like, get up.
They out-rapped you?
Yes. Sometimes I be, because the first couple of shows I had, I caught laryngitis and nobody didn't know. So my voice was fucked up for like 3 shows back to back. So I couldn't even really compete with them. Yeah. They didn't know, but I was still
going
rapping, straining my voice. But now I'm back and girl, I'm snatching mics. I'm like, give me this. Y'all, you fuck it up. Get out of here.
But it's cool because for your fans to know your music and feel like I could go against JT, it's cool. Even if they win or they feel like they won, it's cool. But
I love that they know the lyrics and I love how it makes. I watch them and I see how it make them feel. It make them feel confident, cocky, powerful. So I'm like,
I'm rapping with JT.
Yes, you know, in the lyrics. When they rapping the lyrics, they feeling the lyrics. And they not just saying it up there, boy. No, they like,
they in it.
They driving, they dropping. So I'm like, okay, you like this song.
All right, so we're going to switch gears a bit. And we're going to talk about your baby Uzi.
Okay.